What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we're going to go over the day trading secrets. Check it out. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this video here now. This video here, what we're going to do is we're going to go over 3 key points that will help you become a better day trader, okay? And it's going to seem extremely simple. And the reality is that it doesn't have to be complex if you don't want it to be. You see, I've gotten a little bit of criticism recently by one person. I don't even know who they are. They actually made an account just to badmouth me on one of my videos. And it was saying, oh, you just repeat yourself. If I repeat myself, it's because I'm repeating what works, okay? And it's not difficult. They're like, oh, you're always talking about the same thing. Well, of course I'm talking about the same thing because it works. Why would I change it? You know what I'm saying? Why would I change something that works? The process works. So we're going to go over 3 key terms or 3 key things that you should be applying, or at least at the very minimum thinking about, so that it can help you become a better day trader. These are things I applied over my time, and it's really changed everything for me drastically. Now, everyone thinks, oh, there's a secret, there's some secret indicator, there's some secret pattern, right? There's some secret like news service out there for these successful traders. There is not. There is no such thing. There is no secret, no shortcut into becoming a consistently profitable day trader or swing trader or trader, period. There is no secret to becoming fit. There is no secret to becoming successful at all. There's just no secret, okay? The people who reach it are the people who actually put the work in and are consistent with it, right? Those are the people who become successful. Those are the people who actually get fit, right? Those are the people who become profitable day traders or profitable traders in general. Those are those people. Now, what we're going to do here is 2 things. First, I'm going to ask you to smash that like button for me. Turn that little sucker blue. It helps out the channel with the algorithm tremendously more than you can imagine. And comment in the comment section below. All right. So the very first thing we're going to cover here is the most basic of all. Learn technical analysis. If you want to be a technical trader, if you want to be a day trader, if you want to swing trade, right? And we're talking about short-term stuff, not long-term investing. We can cover that in another video. As a matter of fact, I have a whole playlist on it. But if you want to be a technical analysis type trader, then learn technical analysis. That's right. Learn it. Oh, Jesse, it sounds so simple. It's not difficult to learn, okay, the ins and outs of technical analysis. There's a whole lot of technical indicators out there, a tremendous amount. You've seen my videos. What do I use intraday? VWAP, the 9 AMA on my intraday chart. That's it. What do I use on my daily chart? The 200-day, the 50-day, and recently I'm trying to get accustomed using the 100-day moving average, testing it out a little bit here and there. Okay, that's it. Those are my technicals, and I use the Fibonacci levels every so often. I'd say a good 90% of the time I use Fibonacci levels, or at least I check for them in my intraday chart. They can be used on the daily chart as well, but that's only for swing trades for me anyways. So that's what I do, right? I learned my technical analysis, and then I decided to start trading. Let's say you used that type of thought process. So now that you've learned technical analysis, okay, how do you learn it? Well, you got to put time in, okay? And you can learn it various ways. You can scour the internet all over the place, reading articles, reading books, watching scattered YouTube videos all over the place. You can watch YouTube videos on my channel. There's a new trader playlist on my channel that, you know, it's pretty decently organized, and you can go through some of the stuff there. It's completely free. You can also go over to my website, thedaytraderchatroom.com. You can sign up there. You'll have access to my courses. They are much more detailed than my stuff on YouTube, obviously, much more methodical, and a lot more intricate as well as far as the learning process goes. And you have quizzes that you can do. Well, you have to do them in order to get through the next chapters. I did it like that purposely so that you have to actually study and learn in order to pass the quiz to go on to the next chapter. So you can do that as well. Go to the daytraderchatroom.com. Use coupon code LAUNCH9. It's still available. It will be until November 30th. It'll give you an extra $50 off. Now, you learn technical analysis. Okay, you learn the fundamentals of technical analysis. Let's say you become textbook smart at technical analysis. Well, what's next? Okay, so the next step, all right, the next secret is going to be risk management. Risk management is the next step for you. Now you have to learn to manage your risk. And that can take time. I think, in my opinion, right, in my personal opinion, I think learning technical analysis is something most people will grasp like that, much faster. Much faster. Now, with time, it's going to be more of a second nature thing. You'll start to notice patterns well before they even develop. Okay, so that'll come with time. But in essence, what is the textbook knowledge of technical analysis? You can learn like that, right? Let's say you learn it like that. Well, the next step is going to be managing risk, learning to manage your risk. That's going to take, I think to me, it's going to take a little bit longer. Some people will get or grasp it quicker. Some people will grasp it further down the line. Some people will have to blow up accounts in order to learn. This is why I'm a heavy proponent of using a simulator, trading in a simulator in order to fine-tune all these things before you dive in with your hard-earned cash, with your hard-earned money. So now you have to manage your risk. You have to learn to manage your risk. You have to figure out how much you are willing to risk per trade, number one, okay? And number two, you have to be willing to understand that you are going to lose some capital. It is a part of the entire process. Even when you become a successful trader and you're consistently profitable, you will have losing days. You might have losing weeks. You could even have a losing month. It's possible. It happens. As a matter of fact, it's not possible. It's basically inevitable. It will happen. You will have red days. And the other ones are possible. Red weeks, maybe even red month here or there. It's possible, and it happens to the best of us. As long as you're profitable in the big picture, then you're doing right. So you have to learn to manage your risk. That in itself goes into trading the patterns properly, okay? Establishing your stops at the right levels. Not establishing stops too tight because you got in too high or you're oversized. All this goes into risk management. Risk management is a whole thing. It's not just like, oh, okay, I can lose $100 per trade. There's my risk management. No, 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 no. Your risk management is going to be based off of how much you're willing to lose per trade, making sure you're entering your plays at the right level, okay, so that you're not nervous, making sure more so that you're entering plays not oversized, sized properly for your current risk tolerance and emotions. Because if you are oversized, what's going to happen? And I know a lot of you can relate to this. You're going to get stopped out of stocks that are just going to rip right back up. Like you're going to get in and it's going to dip a little. You're going to, oh my God, I'm going to stop out, market order out. You bang out of the position. All of a sudden the stock rips, another 20% without you. And then you're like, why does this keep happening to me? It keeps happening because you don't have risk management properly. You don't have that packed down. And risk management is absolutely essential. This is what keeps us alive in this game as we're learning and beyond that. But specifically as we're learning, right? When we're a new trader and we're learning, risk management keeps us in there so that we can learn, so that we don't blow up accounts even when we go live. So now you have risk management. We've learned technical analysis, at least a textbook. We have now learned, let's say, risk management. Okay, what's next? Okay, the next thing is going to be emotions. Learning to master your emotions. That is, to me, bar none, the most difficult part of trading. It is the most difficult part of trading because, like I said, you can learn technical analysis. You can figure out how to manage your risk properly. But then comes the emotional aspect. And believe me, the emotional aspect will impact your risk management if you're not careful. Because FOMO comes into play. You'll chase stocks higher when you shouldn't. You will oversize to make back losses. These are all things that will go into your risk management. This is why it's essential to learn risk management so that when it's time to master your emotions, you understand that, oh, wow, wait a second, I am oversizing here. That's not my risk management. That's not right. I should not do that. That's emotional trading. Let me take a step back. Right? So once you learn to manage your risk, once you learn to control your emotions, believe me, when you do those last two, Your trading starts to go in a completely different direction. It really starts to expand. And as time progresses and your emotions are more under control and you're slowly increasing your risk tolerance, right? And your emotions are still under control with the new risk, you start to see your equity curve. Let's say you started trading 2 years ago and you were down here. You went red, right? And all of a sudden now your equity curve, because you've mastered risk management and emotion, starts to come back up to that zero, to that break even, and you break through it, and then you go sideways a little bit because now you have managed your risk, you have emotional control, you understand technical analysis. So now you spend the next year just trading sideways above that zero line, right? You're a profitable trader. Maybe you're not making a lot of money, but you are making money. And more importantly, you're making progress. You're getting wisdom, you're expanding your knowledge, and you are maturing as a trader, which in essence matures your risk tolerance and emotions. Okay. And you keep trading sideways, and then you increase your risk a little bit and you go up a little bit more. And then you increase your risk a little bit more and you go up. And all of a sudden your equity curve looks like this, right? Like that, and then boom, 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 and then boom, 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 and right off the chart, right? That's what happened to me. That's how it went down for me. So why can't it go down for you that way? But those are the things you have to master in order to become successful as a trader. You got to learn your technical analysis. That goes without saying. But then you have those 2 key points, which to me, I think they are the ones that take the longest to learn, the absolute longest, because there's no greater factor than greed and the speed of wanting it now. And guess what, guys? It's not Amazon Prime. You can't order yourself to be a successful trader overnight or with 1-day delivery or Amazon Now. It can't happen that way. It's going to take time. Some people will learn it quicker than others. Some people, it'll take them longer. And most quit before they ever get to that end where they master their emotions. So go ahead, smash that like button for me. Let me know what you thought about this video. Remember to check out the daytraderchatroom.com. Come learn with me and come trade with me every single day in the morning. And I hope to catch you on the next one.